Okay, today we're gonna be reading Sakoku Overrated. Yay. I'm reading it so you don't have to. Anyway, oh hey bear tiger. Oh, sorry, let me try that. Oh hey bear tiger. You are ready to Atsushi bit Octacle on the neck, and man, bro, handled bro into a wall. I thought I told you to call me when you're ready to leave the bathroom. Atsushi cracked. Where, tiger? He mumbled sensitively. You need to start listening to me. How am I supposed to protect you if I don't know your every move? Huh? Atsushi roared possessively. Where, tiger? You're hurting me. Octagon whined, unsure how to respond to the pain from something other than a fight. Stop moving my arm, Lord Tiger. Atsushi gasped in terror. He hurt his princess. I hurt you. It's okay, it's just a little bruise. I hurt you. Atsushi slams his head into the wall. He pinned himself to twice, 3 times. Oh my god, we're Tiger, stop! Anyway, freaks get freaky, and the freakier sees the freaks. Octagawa growls in pain. I'm not even that. Atsushi runs at him and looks at Octagawa's eyebrowless expression. Emo, what's wrong? I snapped my finger in a walker and it hurts, he cries. Here, let me see. Atsushi then raises his hand and places it on Octagawa's face, but and curses it. It's okay, brah. Stop crying. Huh? Octagawa sniffs. He coughs between and then looks up at Atsushi, and Atsushi advances. Octagawa yelps and says, Where, tiger? Where, tiger? They kiss. Shit. Where, tiger? I'm sorry. Kunikita rapidly approaches, expecting a much different scene. Whoa, I didn't mean to interrupt. Atsushi growls. Huh? Piss off, man. The furry growled and then kicked Kunikita in the balls. Everyone in the scene feels it and wins. It's Bluetooth powered. I'm sorry. After Kunikita flees the scene, Octagawa speaks up and continues his 99-day coughing streak. Where, tiger? Go again. Almost kissed me. We're back, Pookie. And if this gets weird, because I feel like it will, we'll stop and I'll just read it off camera. Unless you're comfortable with that, it's okay. Okay, so we're gonna be reading training complications. I'm gonna kill myself. Anyway, Atsushi has been doing a great job at keeping it a secret. He's trans and has been double binding and hiding his body to make sure to never let it know he is trans. Even as he fights, he has been double binding even if he knows it's bad for him. It's getting even harder since the ADA and the PM decided to collaborate. Since when? And I can't read. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna keep myself. Introducing a new training program. With this came a sort of arena area. What? I'm sorry. And changing rooms. This made him anxious, as the risk of being outed was higher. Octagawa and Atsushi have been teamed up to train together as per Dazai's instructions. The walk to the changing room was awkward for Atsushi. He could feel his heart beating against his chest harder and harder, and his breathing was shaken, but stayed a meter away from his rival, clutching the bag of his training clothes to his chest. He could never tell if it was gender envy or attraction when it came to Octagawa. He was so pretty. Yes, he is. And a boy. It made Atsushi jealous. I'm sorry. Jinko, I hear you breathing from here. Octagawa blurted out, suddenly knocking Atsushi out of his trance. And it was his weird way of asking if he was alright without saying it. Stuff like that doesn't come unnaturally to him. Oh, sorry, he squealed out apologetically. He cringed at how feminine his voice sounded, getting more insecure about his body and voice. No, my Pookie, no. It's fine. Octogawa opened the door to the changing room, not thinking much of his rival. Atsushi followed behind, seeing some of the others that were in the middle of the changing, looking over their bodies with envy. Their bone structure and how flat their chests were made him feel sick to his stomach with envy and guilt. Don't worry, me too. And Sushi got changed slowly as he could, without causing suspicion, being oddly specific with how he set his clothes down, folding them and organizing them. As Atsushi was putting on the training shorts, he noticed he was nearly alone. He watched as Octogawa was the last in the room. He was pulling the training shirt over his body. Octogawa, oh my gosh, what? Atsushi could see all of Octogawa's ribs and chest bones, and he lifted his shirt over his head, pulling it down his small waist. He found himself staring at him, quickly looking away, and started slowly unbuttoning his shirt, waiting for Octogawa to leave so he didn't see his binders. I feel like this is getting weird. Octogawa looked over at Atsushi with an unreadable expression. Hurry up, I won't wait, he mumbled and headed to the training area. Atsushi quickly took off his shirt off and caught his reflection in the mirror. He couldn't help but compare himself and his mind to co-workers' bodies. His hips and waist were so feminine it made him feel sick in the stomach. Me too. I feel the same, bro. He took off his binders and grabbed some trans tape to bind with. He knew it wasn't the best, but better than double binding. He looked into the mirror and ran his hand over his chest, nearly crying about how he looks. He took some of the bandages out and wrapped them around his chest so he could be flatter. Dude, I wish. He knew he was putting himself in danger, but he didn't care. As he jumped as he heard the door of the changing room open, seeing Octogawa's hand on the door frame, and one over his eye. I said I'm not waiting, Jinko. Hurry up. Yeah, just putting on the shirt. Atsushi squealed, but tightening the bandage hastily, then grabbing his training shirt and throwing it over his head. I'm coming now. I'm coming now. I'm sorry. He said, well, as he stumbled to the door, but he froze when he saw himself in the reflection. Octogawa took his hands off his eyes and looked at the little boy with a blank expression. Atsushi felt a tear in his eyes as he looked over his body, only seeing himself as a girl. Octogawa notices Atsushi's expression changed, so he stood aside, averting his eyes to the outside. Atsushi regained his composure, trying to ignore how feminine he looked as he stopped outside. It got worse as he saw the other training, how masculine they looked. Octogawa tried to ignore his rival and grabbed their shoulder, pulling them to the clear area for them to train. Hey, you don't have to pull me. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm sighing so hard. I'm crying. You weren't moving. Like I said, I'm not waiting. Octogawa didn't want to treat him any differently than Dorable, so he just decided to ignore it. He gripped. Oh my gosh, I cannot. Atsushi stumbled and pulled against Octogawa's grip. He easily pulled away from him and stood up straight. Listen, my task is to get better at fighting without Rashomon, mainly focusing on the agility, so I won't be using my ability, Octogawa explained, pulling some sort of protectors over him and standing a few paces away from Atsushi. Okay, so I won't be using my tiger since that probably would be an unfair advantage. Atsushi thought out loud before Octagawa kicked some small rock on the floor towards him. I'm not weak, just don't kill me, Octagawa snapped back, standing in a braced position. Atsushi smiled, nodding at his rival, letting his legs slip into tiger form before charging at him. Octagawa quickly moved to the side, out of the way, nearly tripping up over his feet. It was clear he really needed this to practice this. Atsushi noticed this and stood panting a little, letting his arms out into tiger form. Are you sure? I don't want to. Fight me, Rare Tiger. Atsushi nodded again and charged at his rival. He noticed how much he was putting all his energy into one direction and adjusted it to make it easier for him to pivot into the direction. Octagawa leaped back a bit. Octagawa leaped back too. Octagawa ducked under him as Atsushi attempted to pin him down. Whoa, ladies, calm down. Octagawa was panting harsh just for a small amount of moments. His lungs were not used to having to support him moving so frequently. Atsushi stumbled and fell onto his back. He jumped over his rival, looking up to see how Octagawa was already struggling. Oh, no, I'm not saying that word in real life. Octagawa panted out, standing up quickly, turning to face the tiger roar. Stumbling back a little bit, he was cursing under his breath. Atsushi knew Octagawa would push himself to the breaking point, especially since Dazai isn't in the arena training with Chuya. Since Dazai is in the area training with Chuya, if you could call it that, Dazai is more like winding him up. Atsushi leaped at Octagawa, letting his tail slip out to grab his rival by the waist, and when he attempted to pivot it to the side, pulling him down with Atsushi, he fell, landing with their legs intertwined. Octagawa was holy crap. Holy no. Save me. Have mercy on me. Anyway, we're gonna keep reading this in case you want it. Anyway. Elmer Tiger. Octagawa yelped out, coughing into his hand, and after being winded, not noticing his leg placement, Atsushi was blushing hard at the situation. His tail wrapped around the taller boy's waist, with his knee pressed right against him, trying to muffle any type of noise he would make. He noticed some others watching the situation, and he felt vulnerable in the moment. He screamed around until he got free of Octagawa, squirming backwards, slipping out of his tiger form, not noticing the rip in the training shirt, exposing some of the bandages wrapped around his chest. Oh no, you're so cooked. Anyway, Atsushi, if you're injured, you shouldn't be training, and that you should go to Yosano, not just dealing with it. Kunikita spoke, walking over. Since when did he get here? Walking over to the two, helping them up. I'm not injured. Atsushi spoke, then looking down, noticing the rip in his shirt. He felt his heart sink, and the arena started spinning. Spinning the stumble backward. And stumbled backwards, starting to breathe heavily. Right, that. Atsushi stuttered out, covering his chest. Suddenly he was aware of everything. The way I'm sorry, I don't want to read that. So feminine, and his waist being small and most girly girly way. The most girly way. The way his body made him look so feminine, it caused him to tear up, getting so overwhelmed. Oh, my poor baby. In the moment of fear being found out, making him go nauseous. It's nothing. I have to go. I have to go. He ran past everyone, stumbling and tripping into the changing rooms, grabbing his clothes and bolting out of the arena, accidentally leaving his phone and wallet behind in the rush. Oh no, poor baby. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading for now. My throat's dying. Actually, never mind. I'll do it for you, Pookie. It was late, and Atsushi stumbled into his apartment, hyperventilating, and grasping his chest, unable to breathe from how tight the bandages are, and he beginning to have a panic attack. No. He drops his stuff, falling to the floor, muffling sobs as he tried to pull off his bandages, completely unaware of his rival that followed him with his stuff. Akutagawa, as greeted with the sight of Atsushi on his knees, sobbing and hyperventilating. He froze. He didn't know what to do. How was he supposed to help in this situation? Can he breathe? Should he call someone? Akutagawa sat down, Atsushi's wallet and phone on the floor, crouching down to try and see what the issue was. He saw him clutching his chest, so he tried to help remove the bandages. It is around his chest, loosening them. No, don't. I'm sorry. No, you can't see my. Atsushi core. Atsushi thrusted around, sobbing into his hands as he felt the anxiety of his rival seeing his chest. Feel this panic attack. Stay still, Jinko. Just breathe. I can't help you if you're fighting me, Akutagawa. Now, his coat used. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill myself if I get one more message. Wait, let me respond really quick. Anyway, we're back. Now, okay, let's start reading again. Now, in his coat, used Rashomon to stop Atsushi from scurrying around, gently holding his hand, rubbing his thumb over his hand, trying to soothe him. Please, just breathe, okay? No, I'm not reading. You could read that yourself. I'm not reading that. Akutagawa loosened the bandages on his rival, feeling what he was so desperately trying to hide. Akutagawa's eyes widened at the realization, but he quickly shook his head, focused on getting Atsushi to breathe. Just breathe, okay? It's easy. No, it's not. I'm kidding. I know you aren't that pathetic. You sure know how to comfort someone. Atsushi bubbled out, slowing his breathing as Akutagawa instructed. See, easy, right? Yeah, I ain't reading that. Anyway, you are the one who can't breathe. By the way, thanks. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself. Stop me. Someone needs to stop me. Anyway, I'm sorry. Akutagawa blushes a little and continues to rub his head, smiling softly, trying to hide the fact that he got flustered. Atsushi felt Rashomon, let go of him as he started to calm down. When he quickly hit his chest, is freezing up at the situation. Do you want to talk about it? What? I think I know, but Atsushi took the bandages, the trans tape visible on his chest. I'm trans. Please don't tell anyone. Please, it's. I'm not gonna tell anyone. I don't care if you are trans. You don't? I don't see you any differently. Atsushi teared up and blushed hard, hiding his face in his hands, sobbing a little into his hands. Why are you crying? Sorry. It means so much. Sorry. It means so much. Atsushi hugs his rival, tightly pressed against him. Did you have to say that? Atsushi. Octagawa blushes, feeling flustered as the smaller boy hugs him. He tenses up, but quickly relaxes. It's not feeling threatened by Atsushi's affection. And you call him my name? He blushes, pulling away, looking into his eyes. I did no such thing, Jiko. Listen, you are a bet. Let me help sort you out. That sounded a bit weird. Anyway, Octagawa quickly goes into the offensive, closing the door to the apartment and helping the tiger boy up onto the sofa. Why are you being so soft? I'm not. It's not. Sorry. Just Dazai told me to look after you, so I'm obeying him. Octagawa sits next to Atsushi, not meeting his eyes. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, I thought. Sorry, I'm sorry. What? I can't read. Sorry, that was stupid. Atsushi blushes. Why are you blushing? And thinks about his feelings towards his rival. He quickly found out how he felt towards him, just with effect, with the why can't I read? I'm gonna crash out. Whatever. That he doesn't care that he's trans and he loves him. Octagawa looks over at the young boy, swallowing his pride and turning his face to him. And I care about you. He puts his hand on Sushi's pushing hard. You do? I suppose I do. Atsushi hugs Octagawa again, accidentally and down on the sofa, laying on top of him. Jinko, I'm sorry. I could have a crush. Sorry, Atsushi looks into Octagawa's eyes, leaving his face a few inches away from his. This is really close. Sorry, do you want me to move? No! I'm sorry. I'm gonna crash out. Octagawa touches his face, pulling him into a gentle, cautious kiss. Excuse me. Octagawa pulls away, again looking into his eyes. Aku, I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Anyway, wait. We should take a breath. What is this? Atsushi pulls up from the kiss, looking down at him, blushing hard. What do you mean? Are we? I mean, do you want? I've never been in a relationship. Me neither. I want to. Yay! But if the ADA and the PM find out, could there be consequences? I can already hear Kunikita lecturing and Dazai teasing. And Kyoko, what would she think? I don't think Kyoko would care. Atsushi rumbles out, overthinking. Why does it matter what they think? This is between us. No one needs to know about it, and I don't care if they do. Octagawa kisses Atsushi's nose gently. Can we keep it a secret? I want to be your boyfriend, but everyone know it. We can keep it a secret. Octagawa just no, you pervert. Kissing and softly and gentle. So does that mean you'll be my boyfriend? Oh. You could read this stuff. I ain't. Please, kill me. Kill me, please. Excuse me? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Yay, we're back. Anyway, I haven't read this one, so we're gonna get in this together. Anyway, let's start. Daza. I swear to God. Daza, a palm reader. Anyway, Chia, looking at his hands. Hey, do you have something do you really think some people can predict the future by simply looking at people's palms? Palm reading? Yeah, of course. I've done plenty of palm readings before. It's really reliable. Really? You could read palms? Of course. Give me your hand. So it said you're gonna die a slow and painful death at a young age. I'm sorry. What? Really? Yes, it also says you're never going to grow any taller. Huh? How could you even predict that? You're messing with me, aren't you? And that line right there says you're a bitch. The greatest dilemma. Well. Alternating between looking at his right or left eye. So we meet again. Still try to pick an eye. After all these, are you even listening to me? Well, I've never seen both at the same time. It's unsettling. Oh, that's actually true. Odasaku. Oh my gosh. It's Odasaku. Oda, yay, Odasaku. Yay. Oh my gosh. I love you so much, Oda. Odasaku. Sorry. Go. Ugo hears noises coming from behind the door behind the door or the back of the bar. Doesn't think too much of it. What the heck? What is this grammar? Anyway, whatever. Or is that just my grammar? Through the door. Hey, get that stupid shaft out of my face, asshole. Uncle blinks twice, getting up, gets closer to the door, hearing what's going on. Through the door. Oh my god, stop whining. It was an accident. Sort of. Now let me just get in there. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Anyway, I'm not laughing though. Increasingly concerned, he put his ear to the door. His door. You suck at this. You have no idea what you're doing. And if you keep being so rough, you'll get someone hurt. That's crazy. Neither do you. You're not even positioned right. You're supposed to be bent. Oh my god, I cannot. Ongo burst through the door, covering his eyes with his arm. That's it. This is wildly inappropriate. It's you too. Dirty mind, Ongo, yeah. Bent over the pool table, trying to aim. She is standing on the opposite side of the pool table, cue in hand. Ongo. Oh my gosh, it's my girl, Otisako. Oh my gosh, marry me. I love you so much. Yeah, that was not real. Walking your room. Oh, you saw that you got a pool table. It's in the back for now, but it should be. Are you feeling alright? I feel ashamed of myself. As you should. I'm sorry, this is so cringe. I'm sorry. Oh my god, Osaku, I love you so much. Anyway. Schoolie you. Woo. Wow. Alright, can any of you solve this equation? Does I whispers to Chuya. It's it's square root of 14. Chuya, come on, guys. Does anyone have the answer to this one? Daza, I finished the whole worksheet 10 minutes ago. Still whispering to Chuya. Yeah, it's square root of 14, and the question is, and question 9 is pi over 6. What the heck? Can someone please give me an answer? Work with me, guys, will you? Come on. This is great, so funny. Cheer is his hand. Is it square root of 14? Hey, I just solved it, and you stole my result before I could say it. It's unfair. Nakahara, don't steal your classmate's answer. Last warning. Dazai, whispering to Chuya. And question 10 is 140 out of 9. That. Oh, okay. Oda might go. Oda Saku. That one dark era scene be like, do you guys know some people believe you use abilities to attract women? That's like with an incredibly sexy ability to turn people off. Just turned 18. Otasaku with the incredibly sexy ability to foresee his own death. Yeah, I'd care about that. Otasaku